सर्वकारेषु सर्वदा आङ्किकं भुवनं यस्य वाचिकं सर्ववाङ्मयम् आहार्यं चन्द्रतारादि तं नमः सात्विकं शिवं गुरुर्ब्रह्मा गुरुर्विष्णु गुरुर्देवो महेश्वरः गुरुः साक्षात् परब्रह्म तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः सरस्वती नमस्तेऽहं वरदे कामरूपिणी विद्यारम्भं करिष्यामि सिद्धिर्भवतु मे सदा ॐ सहना भवतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यं करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः हरि ओम सद्गुरुभ्यो नमः हरि ओम.
Thank you, Titiksha.
Thank you, sir.
So, with pranams to our gurus, Dr. Timmappa Hegde and Jagat Guru Swami Paramarthananda ji. Om Gurur Brahma Gurur Vishnu Gurur Devo Maheshwara Guru Sakshat Parabrahma Tasmai Shri Gurave Namah. Today we have Vishvesh, who will be chanting the 18.31 to 40 verses. Vishvesh, over to you.
Yes, sir. Can you hear me, sir?
Yes.
Yes, sir. Yaya dharmam adharmam cha karyam cha karyameva cha ayatavat prajanati buddhi sa partha rajasi adharmam dharmamitiya manyete tamasavrita sarvartan viparitanschа buddhi sa partha tamasi trityaya dharayate manapranendriya kriyaha yogena vyabhicarina dhritissa partha satviki yaya tu dharma kamartam धृत्यादारयते अर्जुना प्रसंगेन फलाकांक्षी धृतिस्सा पार्थ राजसी यया स्वप्नं भयं शोकं विषादं मदमेव च न विमुञ्चति दुर्मेधा धृतिस्सा पार्थ तामसी सुखं त्विदानीं त्रिविधं शृणु मे भरतर्षभ अभ्यासाद्रमते यत्र दुःखान्तं च निगच्छति यत्तदग्रे विषम् इव परिणामे मृतोपमं तत्सुखं सात्विकं प्रोक्तम् आत्मबुद्धि प्रसादजं विषयेन्द्रिय संयोगात् यत्तदग्रे मृतोपमं परिणामे विषमिव तत्सुखं राजसं स्मृतम् यद्दग्रे चानुबन्धे च सुखं मोहनमात्मनः निद्रालस्य प्रमादोतं तत्तामसं उदाहृतं न तदस्ति पृथिव्यां वादिवी देवसु वा पुनः सा सत्वं प्रकृतिजैर्मुक्तं यद्यपि स्यात् त्रिभिर्गुणैः.
Thank you, Vishvesh. Thank you for that beautiful chanting. And we go on to our today's story of a temple. This is by Rishikesh. He will explain us a temple in Udupi district in Karnataka. Over to Rishikesh. Is he joined?
No, sir, no one named Rishikesh is there in the meeting.
Okay, then we can come back to the story. Before that, we'll just, because someone might have joined newly, for those, can Narayani read this? Bhagavad Gita.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, can you read this for us? Okay. Narayani, your mic is on mute. Okay. If Narayani is not able to do, I will ask Divyanshi. Can you read this?
Sir, can you hear me now?
Yes.
Yes, sir. Prathama Shatakam, Tvam, Karma Yoga and Effort.
Can you explain a bit what is Prathama Shatkam?
It is a starting, is the first 6 chapters.
Yes.
With Gita.
Yes. And it tells about
Karma
Tvam.
Yoga.
Yeah, Tvam. Tvam means yourself, means us. And it is all about your self-effort, karma, yoga. Okay, your self-effort is required. So this is all in the first 6 chapters. So next I will ask Divyanshi. And lastly, Aditi. Divyanshi, can you explain this? You can read first and try to explain.
Sir, 1 second, sir. I'm having few issues here.
Okay, Vishnu,
Yes, sir.
you can read this for us?
Yes, sir. Madhyama Shatakam, Tat, Upasana and Grace.
So, can you explain what is Tat? What is the Madhyama Shatkam tells about in Bhagavad Gita? Tat means God.
Sir,
Okay.
that means, sir, Madhyama Shatakam is the second set of 6 verses in the Bhagavad Gita, which explains about Tat, Upasana and Grace.
Correct. Tat means about God.
God.
Upasana means your way of always thinking about God, bhakti. And once you do that, God's grace will automatically come to you. Now, Aditi.
So the Charama Shatakam is from the 13th verse, correct? 13.
Correct.
13 to 18, and it is about the Asi Padartha, which is the Jivatma Paramatma Aikyam, which means Jivatma Paramatma, oneness of Jivatma and Paramatma. It tells about Jnana Yoga and values.
Correct. So it tells, we have done 2 chapters. I think not 2, we have done 3 chapters from it. Can you tell me, Aditi?
It is Purushottama Yoga 15th, Daivasura Sampat Vibhaga Yoga 16th, and 17th Shraddha Traya Vibhaga.
Very good. Other than Aditi, can you tell me in which chapter we did values?
Sir, Daivi Asuri Sampata Vibhaga Yoga.
Very good.
Sir,
Shraddha Traya Vibhaga Yoga. Correct.
that one.
So only with values, only with discipline, that you can get Jnana Yoga, and only with Jnana Yogyata you can go ahead for Asi. Means you have done that Chin Mudra. Asi is Jivatma Paramatma Aikyam. That is Asi, means they are together. So this is the understanding of Bhagavad Gita, entire Bhagavad Gita. Now we are entering into 9th chapter. And the significance of 9th chapter is to take that big jump. Just like a pole vaulter, he starts running first, then he takes the pole and fixes it one place, and he has to leave the pole. If it hangs to the pole, what will happen? Can he go on the opposite side?
No,
What will
sir.
happen?
Actually,
No, sir.
So he will fall down. So in this chapter specifically, just before 9th chapter, there is an 8th chapter which talks about Sadhyo Mukti, means Mukti only after death. So we don't want to get freedom after death. That is not our goal. We have to get Mukti now and here. So the pole vaulter should leave the pole. He should be free. Then only he will go to the other side, jump to the other side. That is called Krama Mukti. Just remember these two words, Krama Mukti and Sadhyo Mukti. And Jnanam is the only way for all of us to get that freedom from samsara. Samsara, anyone can tell me what are the three things in samsara?
Sir, and Vidhi. Sir, and Vidhi.
Vidhi, you tell me.
Yes, sir. So it says the samsara is like a disease and it has three parts, which is raga, moha, and shokha. So like raga means strong attachment, moha means delusion, and shoka means grief.
Correct. So raga, strong attachment. We should have attachment. As a child, we have attachment to so many things, but no strong attachment. Because strong attachment, if we lose that, we'll have intense grief. Okay, so that's why this samsara, to get out of it, we should have this jnanam. I will tell you a short story of Lord Vishnu. This is an idol of Tirupati. Okay, can you look at his hand, how the hands are placed? The hand which is down, one which is giving things, and one which takes something. Okay, the right hand is giving like this, and left hand is taking something. What does it signify? Is Lord, whoever comes to his place and asks for something, he wants to give it. Okay, but most of the people in samsara ask for, oh, can my child become a doctor? Please make him doctor. So he will say, okay, take it. Can I build a big house? He says, okay, take it. So his right hand is always giving, but left hand, actually what he wants is, the person should understand that God is within him, and God is telling that those who understand this jnanam, he wants you to become asi. He wants you to take and merge within him. So these two hands indicates two different things. Okay, next time you go to Tirupati, Balaji, you see these two hands, and symbolically you ask the best of everything, that is moksha, the freedom from this samsara disease. Now in this specific chapter, we will be dealing with Krama Mukti. But people say, we want to not have freedom now. We will have death and then we'll go to Swargaloka. Okay, you have heard about Swargaloka?
Yes, uncle, heaven.
yes, sir.
Yes, sir, heaven.
Heaven.
Sir, but
Okay.
what is the name of 9th chapter?
You tell me.
Can I?
Yes,
Raja Vidya Rajaguhyam.
correct. Raja Vidya Raja Guhyam. So that will come to the first shloka itself will tell.
Now, 1 minute, I have one doubt. Swargaloka, if you get mukti, mukti, no, if you get mukti after you die, you go to Swargaloka, right?
Yes.
So, when you get mukti before also, do you go to Swargaloka?
Mukti is freedom, moksha. You don't have any loka after that.
Oh,
Could say it's like nirvana. Once you attain it, you die.
Not die. You don't have to die for getting moksha. Okay.
you
There are
just
so many
immediately
states.
gone within the God.
It is
You're
the
sold apart from your body.
yes. It is the intellectual change within you. Okay.
Or
It
you
is
could
not like
just end up like Yudhishthira. You would just walk up to us. You could just walk up with your own human body and just be accepted by Vishnu into Swargaloka.
correct. But that is in 8th chapter they have told. Okay. But 9th chapter is totally different. It is telling you that being wherever you are, but understanding that the God, the consciousness is same within you and whatever around you, and God is there everywhere. That knowledge is given in 9th chapter. So what is it, Swargaloka? Basically, it is a very better place to live. You don't get any time aged. You will be always 16. You'll be always youthful. You don't have to work. You will have everything for your disposal. But you have to live 1,000 years. You have to live 1,000 years like that. And finally, through Brahma.
Sir, many people think immortality is a boon, but actually it's a curse.
Correct. So this is a curse. Here in 100 years itself, you have to live so much. In Swargaloka, 1,000 years, and you will have nothing to do. You have to just dance, sing, and all. So that is not the goal. Our goal is to get liberated, get that asi, go merge into God. That is our idea. Otherwise, from Swargaloka, you can come back to the Bhuloka, and you can go on taking rebirth. Like this cycle here, the wheel, you have to have one birth. If you don't understand the Jnanam, you'll again rebirth. You die and get rebirth in different lokas. So can you tell me which is the starting point of this wheel? Is it this?
No.
Is
Too
it
high.
this point?
No.
Is it this point or this point or this point?
There isn't.
Because it's start. It's a circle. It can't start anywhere. Sir, it can start from anywhere and level it.
Correct. So some people will say, what is this cycle? I don't understand. See, the idea is that we cannot understand when is our Atma
Sir,
born.
like a circle never ends. If you don't understand it, the birds will never end.
Correct. So, but can
Sir,
you
it's it's a cycle. The wheel keeps on going on. Once you're done, once you've seen all the view, once you know how it feels like to be up there, you again go down.
Correct.
And if you understand properly, then you don't need to go there again to remember what is there.
Fantastic.
So that's basically like Swargaloka. When you understand when you're up there only, that this height is like you can't see this height. You can only ride up here and then you have to go back down.
Correct.
It's like living 1,000 years, maybe.
Correct. So very nicely said.
But here 1,000 seconds.
Very nicely said, Sharo. I am very happy. So children, did you understand what he says? There is no point going on in this cycle. So this cycle of birth and rebirth, maybe in this loka, higher loka, lower loka, is of no use. The understanding which we will get, what Krishna says to Arjuna is that you have to get mukti here itself. And the best place to get mukti is our Bhuloka. Okay? So that is the understanding. Otherwise, you will be going around in the cycle and cycle. So today we have Bhavna, who will be chanting us the first shloka. Bhavna is there. She has joined.
Sir? Yes, sir. I'm there.
Very good, Bhavna. And Rishikesh also have joined.
Yes, sir.
Then we will take Rishikesh story first. Rishikesh, your story, you can go on.
Yes, sir. Namaste.
Little louder, Rishikesh.
About Anagadda temple. Sir?
Little closer to the mic.
Today I'm going to be telling about Anagadda temple. Sir, next slide. Anagadda temple is a sacred temple located in Kundapura Taluk of Udupi district. It is located in Kumbashi or Kumbakashi, which is in Kundapura Taluk in Udupi district of Karnataka. The history, sir, next slide. Once there was a devotee named Vishveshwara Upadhyaya. He was a devotee of Lord Ganesha. Once a Brahmin Vatu appeared in his dream and said that he was hungry. He took Upadhyaya with him to a stone near Nagachala. He got surprised by the dream. So the next morning when he woke up, he went to the spot. It was near his regular route. So when he went to the spot where the Brahmin boy disappeared in his dream. It led to a pond where the Brahmin boy disappeared. Soon he found the same granite stone which he saw in his dream. Amazed by the sight, he took bath in a nearby pond and took some wild flowers and offered the deity flowers and fruits. He continued to do it for a long time. One day he found a cow standing there and pouring milk from her udder on the deity. After this, his devotion became stagnant. He was guaranteed that there was God there and worshipped the God with more and more devotion. Seeing the sight, people generously donated land on which a straw hut was constructed to enable Upadhyaya to continue his worship to Lord. Thus started a new tradition of worship at Kumbhakashi, which did not stop at any stage. The speciality of this temple is the 12 feet Anegude Vinayaka Murti is a Udbhava Murti. It is a natural stone. A single stone is carved in the form of a very elephant itself. The tilak on the forehead is made of Srigandha, sandal paste, and the god has Swarnamukha made of 5 kgs of pure gold. The rest of the kavacha, means the idol's body, is made of pure silver. It is also believed that the statue of Lord Ganapati is growing every year. Thank you, sir.
Thank you so much. We have known a new place and a beautiful story about it, that the cow used to go and every day could give milk directly to the Ganapati. We will now take the first verse, but today we will do differently. Rama madam is there. She will teach chanting to the person who has taken the first verse, and then she can explain the verse. Is it okay?
Yeah.
Ma'am?
Yes, sir. Yeah. Yes. No
so
problem.
Bhavna will be chanting after you, and she will learn and we will learn after that.
Okay. Sure.
Yes, ma'am. Go ahead.
Bhavna is ready?
Yes.
Yeah. Hari Om, Shri Guru Bhyo Namah. Today we will be learning chapter 9, which is called Raja Vidya Raja Gushya Yoga. Raja Vidya Raja Gushya Yoga. It is one word. Okay. The chapter begins as Shri Bhagavan Uvacha. Shri Bhagavan Uvacha.
Shri Bhagavanuvacha.
Idam tu te guhyatamam.
Idam tu te guhyatamam.
Pravakshyamyanasuyave.
Pravakshyamyanasuyave.
Gnanam Vijnanasahitam.
Gnanam Vijnanasahitam.
Yajnatva mokshase shubhat.
Yajnatva mokshase shubhat.
Yes. See in this slide, you see Shubhat. The second line in the last word is underlined BHA. Okay, that is Mahaprana. In future, in most of the slides, you will see underlined one is a Mahaprana. That is, you have to aspirated one, you have to stress and tell. Okay, and wherever you see the bar upon the vowels, A-E-I-O-U, that is a longer vowel. See, idam tu is short, U. Whereas te is E, has a bar upon, that means it is a long vowel. Pravakshyamyanasuyave. See there, SU, you have got the longer vowel. Whereas idam tu, TU, you got the shorter one. Okay. I hope you are able to understand the difference between the long vowel and the short vowel, how to read from the transliteration. Bhavana? Is it okay? Have you understood?
Yes,
Yes,
ma'am.
yes, madam.
Okay.
So
Can
we go to the meaning, madam, now? Shall we?
Yes.
This is okay, no? We will take one shloka, one student.
Oh, yes.
Bhavna,
No problem.
you can explain the meaning.
Yes, sir. So the meaning of the verse is, the Lord, that is Krishna, said to Arjuna, since you are not envious about me and are keen to know about the knowledge, he said that to you who do not cavil. The meaning of cavil is that you do not give non-critical, you do not give any unnecessary objections. To you who do not cavil, I shall now declare this. And he said to Arjuna that he will be telling him a very confidential and important knowledge, the knowledge to happiness, so that he can be free from all the sorrows of his life. That knowledge he is going to tell Arjuna. The greatest secret, the most confidential knowledge is this, that the experience, that is the self-realization, the am I audible, sir?
Yes, yes.
Yes.
Yes, sir. Jnana, Vijnana, that is the greatest self-realization, the experiences along with the knowledge and gaining those both experiences and the knowledge together, you can be free from the cycle of samsara. That is all the sorrows of life. You can be happy.
Yeah.
Shall we chant this, sir, again?
Yes, yes, madam. You can.
Yeah. Shri Bhagavanuvacha idam tot. Okay. Yes.
No,
Sorry.
we should chant with you, or
Okay, you can chant with us.
all of us can chant, right? After you?
Oh, yes. Oh,
Okay.
yes.
Children, all of you chant after ma'am.
Shri Bhagavanuvacha.
Shri
Bhagavan.
Even Bha is Mahaprana. There, that is why we have underlined that DHA. Okay. Idam tote gushyatamam. Pravakshyamyanasuyave. Jnana Vijnana Sahitam. Yajnatva mokshase shubhat.
Very nice. So I would just touch on the points as she already mentioned. See, the greatest teacher is Lord Vishnu himself, and he is going to part this knowledge to all of us through Arjuna. So,
Sir, I have a doubt.
Yes.
Sir, if if Vishnu is the greatest teacher, then who teaches him?
Who teaches?
No one.
No one teaches God himself, right? He's the Avatara.
He was born with the knowledge to how to get moksha itself.
He himself is the knowledge.
Exactly. So we saw the circle. It doesn't have beginning, nor does it has end. So Krishna doesn't have any beginning or end. He was there, he is there, he will be there. Only we have a beginning and end. Anything which is seen by the felt or the five senses are showing you, feeling you, only has beginning and end. Vishnu. But
Sir, certainly if we feel air, so even this air have beginning and end.
Everything other than Lord Vishnu, the creator, the sustainer and destroyer, has end.
Lord Vishnu has no end, no beginning. Like
Anadi, Ananta. Okay.
The other two,
Anadi,
the
Ananta.
creator and destroyer, Brahma and Shiva.
Correct.
Both
Correct.
have no start, no end.
And
air also has ends. Like if it's specifically oxygen or hydrogen, I don't know where hydrogen comes from, but I do know that the oxygen, it starts from the tree and later it goes towards a factory or maybe some wildfire. The smoke pollutes it, it's gone. It ends.
Correct, correct. So anything other than Lord, this is the secret. That is the secret which you already know now, children. So do you want to be limited or unlimited? Tell me.
Sir,
Limited, sir.
limited, sir.
Why limited? You have to be unlimited. You are unlimited. You are limited because of the name.
The thing is, the universe is lifeless. It will continue to go on forever. As the Hindu texts also say that there may be a multiverse. Many universes are popping up right now at this time at moment.
But sir, when the sun ends, that time how can the universe continue? All the solar system will die.
That is only one solar system will die. There are so many more solar
One
systems.
solar system may die, but another may regain.
There are many
I don't know with the universe. It's Brahma himself.
Okay. Okay. We will keep this. This is the secret we are going to know. Okay. Vishnu, your question is very good. So what happens to Lord himself?
So the reason I don't want to be unlimited is not because like what Vishnu said, it's a curse because you need to get moksha. I'm saying I don't want to be unlimited because here, if you're unlimited, okay, maybe you're immune in things. But once you, without knowing the knowledge, if you're unlimited, then after millions, millenniums and everything, like before and all, our grandparents, they don't know the devices. So if we are older than more than generations and generations, then we won't even know what's going on.
Correct. So this limitlessness is possible very easily only if you merge into the consciousness. That is, as Meera merged into Krishna, Radha merged into Krishna in the bhakti. That is how you will get limitlessness. I'm not saying the time limit. It is about everything. The time is one factor because of your body. But Atma, which is, I told, Jivatma merges into Paramatma, that is limitless. It becomes a circle, right? There is no end and there is no beginning if you merge into Lord. That is a secret actually. This is an open secret. Now, let us go ahead. We will be revising this, don't worry. So for all this, what Krishna is telling to Arjuna, why I am telling you, because you are a very good listener. You don't have doubts in my teaching. So children, whoever are joining, whoever are continuing these classes, they are very good listeners. And that's why Krishna is teaching you. Through this internet, through this Bhagavad Gita, he's telling the same thing what is told to Arjuna that time, so many thousands of years back. Same way, you are all good listeners and you will get the knowledge one day. And he doesn't have any, he doesn't find faults. That's what he said, Anasuya. In Tamil, they say Anusuya, but basically it is Anasuya, who doesn't find any faults in anything. Only when he completely surrenders, he has full Shraddha, then only he learns everything. Now, we go to the second verse. Utsav will learn this verse from ma'am. And then we can chant together, okay? First, Utsav, he will learn the chanting.
Raja Vidya Raja Guhyam.
Raja Vidya Raja Guhyam.
Guhyam, H-Y, Guhya.
Okay, ma'am. Raja Vidya Raja Guhyam.
Pavitramidamuttamam.
Pravittamidamuttamam.
Pavitramidamuttamam.
Pravittamidamuttamam.
Pavitra, okay, T-R-A is there. Pratyakshaavagamam dharmyam.
Pratyakshaavagamam Agamam dharmam.
Dharmya. Yam-vaya. Okay. Dharmyam. Pratyakshaavagamam. Pratyakshaavagamam dharmyam. Pratyakshaavagamam dharmyam.
Pratyakshagamam dharmyam.
Pratyakshava is there, no? VA. Okay. So sukham kartum avyayam.
Shushukam kartum abhyam.
Kartum avyayam.
Kartum abhyam.
Kartum avya. VYA. Isn't it? Kartum avyayam.
Kartum abhyam.
Ma'am, he is
Yeah.
from Bengal, and there I think the V is pronounced B, so I think.
Yeah, ba, yeah. Okay.
Sir, there is no ba in. I mean, there is no wa in Bengali separately. It's ba.
Okay, okay.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
we will give it to him like that. Okay.
Okay, no problem.
After you will chant, madam, now.
Okay. Raja Vidya Raja Gushyam. Pavitramidamuttamam. Pratyakshaavagamam dharmyam. Sukham kartum avyayam. Let me chant the whole thing once.
Yes, madam.
Raja Vidya Raja Gushyam Pavitramidamuttamam Pratyakshaavagamam dharmyam Susukham kartum avyayam.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you. Shall we will go to the explanation by Utsav.
Okay, so the meaning of this sloka is idam. This is the Raja Vidya, the greatest knowledge. Raja Guhyam, that means the greatest secret. Pratyaksha Bhagamam, direct attendance. And the meaning of this sloka is Raja Vidya is the greatest knowledge among the all disciplines of knowledge. In Mundaka Upanishad, it is called the Pravidya. Why it is called the Raja Vidya? Because it is the knowledge which will give you the fulfillment of knowledge. This is the greatest knowledge, the greatest secret, the greatest spirit, directly attainable,
Unopposed
to the dharma, very easy to pursue and impressible.
imperishable.
Thank you.
Very nice, Utsav. Very nice. Thank you. So Krishna is playing as the master magician. You know, any magicians, they will first grab your attention. They will talk so many things. They will do some different mimicries. They will attract your attention. Same way, Krishna here is a master magician. What is he telling? Arjuna, I will give you the greatest knowledge of all. It is the greatest secret. It is the Vedantic teaching which is never given to anyone. It is the greatest purifier. It experiences here and now, and it is the very easily attainable knowledge. This is what is Krishna telling to all of you. So this is how Krishna takes different avatara. He is a magician in that place, what is telling. And today we have one more avatara of Krishna in Kurma avatara, which has been explained by our own Dhimahi. Dhimahi, go ahead.
Hari Om Satgurubhyom Namah. Today I am going to be telling the story of the second avatar of Vishnu, the Kurma avatar. By Kurma avatar, the object of the Kurma avatar was to enable the world to recover some precious things which were lost in the deluge. the sage behind Kurma Avatar. In the ancient times, the Devas were mortal. Their enemies were the Asuras. One day, the king of the Devas, Indra, was riding his elephant when he came upon sage Durvasa. The sage decided to honor Indra by giving him a scented garland. Indra took the garland but placed it on the forehead of his elephant. The elephant was irritated by the scent and threw the garland off and trampled it. The angry sage gave Indra a curse that he and the Devas would begin to lose all their power. In due to the curse, the Devas started to lose in the war against the Asuras. Indra was advised to perform Samudra Manthan in order to obtain Amrita, nectar of immortality, which he and the other Devas could drink and thus be able to defeat the Asuras. The Devas feared that the Asuras would take over the whole world. Therefore, they prayed to Brahma, who suggested a solution. Churn the ocean of milk in order to obtain the nectar of immortality. However, the Devas could not churn the ocean themselves. They struck a temporary truce with their enemies so that all could participate in the churning. The ocean was churned by using the mountain Mandara and the snake Vasuki wrapped around it. Each side would hold an end of the snake and pull on it alternately, causing the mountain to rotate, which in turn would cause the ocean to be churned. However, once the mountain was put on the ocean, it began to sink. Then Vishnu incarnated in the form of a gigantic turtle to support the mountain. Then various people, animals, and treasures emerged. These included Sura, goddess and creator of wine, Apsaras, various divine nymphs, Kaustuba, the most valuable jewel in the world, Uchai the divine horse, Kalpavriksha, the wish-granting tree, Kamadhenu, the first cow and mother of all other cows, Airavata, the mount of Indra, Lakshmi, the goddess of fortune and wealth. Finally, Dhanvantri, the heavenly physician, emerged with a pot containing nectar. As the Asuras rushed to take the nectar, the frightened Devas appealed to Kurma, who then revealed themselves as the female avatar of Vishnu called Mohini. She distracted the Asuras while the Devas secretly drank the Amrita. Then the immortal Devas easily defeated the Asuras. Dhanyavad.
Sir, you're in mute.
Thank you very much, Dhimayi, for that beautiful story. And we got
Sir.
the importance of Kurma Avatar.
So the churning of the ocean, it included many things which were in many stories. The Panchatanya, Ucheshrava, even Lakshmi, even the god of health, many things. And also Shiva gained an avatara. Vishnu went in two forms, a turtle and Mohini.
Sharav, listen. Shiva had to come because one of the objects that came out of the churning of the ocean of milk was actually a dangerous poison that could have ended the entire world. But when Shiva came and drank it all, he was being threatened at his neck to explode. So then his wife Parvati came and put a hand on his throat, and so it died down. The force died down. So that's also a reason why Shiva always wears a snake around his throat, because otherwise his throat will immediately start to feel the effects of the poison.
Yeah, and also now Shiva is called Neelkant.
Uncle, can I share something?
Yeah, please.
Actually, in my dance performance, I was Kurma Avatara.
Oh, wow. Nice. Okay, children, today I'm short of time. I have to rush for a surgery. Shall we finish this verse and we end the class today? Okay.
Yes, sir.
I'm so
Yes, sir.
sorry.
No problem.
Yeah. Please chant this. Divyanshi, you will
Yeah.
learn from madam.
Yeah. Ashraddhadhanah purushaha.
Ashraddhadhanapurushaha.
See, there is danah. A is longer vowel. DHANA, isn't it? Ashraddhadhanah purushaha.
Ashraddhadhanapurushaha.
Dharmasyasya parantapa.
Dharmasyasya parantapa.
Aprapya mam nivartante.
Aprapya mam nivartante.
Mrityu samsaravartmani.
Mrityu samsaravartmani.
Okay. Let me chant once. Ashraddhadhanah purushaha dharmasyasya parantapa aprapya mam nivartante mrityu samsaravartmani. Okay?
Yes, ma'am. Thank you. Divyanshi,
Okay. Thank
you will explain this.
Yes. Ashraddhana, people without faith. Purushaha, persons. Dharmasya, of dharma. Asya, this parantapa. Arjun, conqueror the enemies. Aprapya, without attaining. Mam, me. Nivartante, come back. Mrityu, death. Samsara, material existence. Vartamani, in the path. People without faith in this dharma are unable to attain Krishna. O conqueror of enemies, Arjuna, they repeatedly come back to this world in the cycle of birth and death. Thank you.
Excellent, Divyanshi. So I will just end the class with this example. I know I am repeating this, but you know this man is
before.
He's what happened?
You told this, you showed this picture.
Yeah, but I will repeat it because it is related to this verse.
Sir, can I explain it?
Okay, explain it, but in 2 minutes, okay?
Okay, sir. So the man is trying to get the honey. The elephant is pulling the tree and the rats are biting the branch, and there's a pond of there's a like lake of lake down, and if he falls into the lake, there are many snakes. It can kill him, many poisonous snakes. But the man is the heavens. God is taking his hand out to help him and take him to heaven, but the man is stubborn and he wants to get the honey, not go to heaven, like that.
Excellent, excellent. So this is how this Ashraddha people, those who don't have any faith in Krishna, will hang around in this life. They will go for the materialistic honey, the small drop which they will get. For that, they will hang on a broken branch. The trunk is going to be broken and they will go down into the life. But they will not take the path shown by Lord. This is the meaning of this verse. With that, I'm sorry I have to leave. We will come back next week and I will give some verses. Before that, we'll chant this. Thank you, Rama Madam.
Sir, can I chant? I know.
Yeah,
Sir, can I
please.
Shiva? Sir,
Shiva,
can I
you-
Vishnu?
So can I chant swastik?
I think one of you chant. Swastik, you chant.
Okay, sir. Om Purnamada
Om Purnamada
Purnamidam
Purnamidam
पूर्णमदश्यते
पूर्णमुदच्यते
पूर्णस्य
पूर्णस्य
पूर्णमादाय
पूर्णमादाय
पूर्णमेवावशिष्यते
पूर्णमेवावशिष्यते
ॐ
शान्ति शान्ति
शान्तिः
Hari.
हरि
हरि
ओम्
Shubhrathi sir.
Happy
Bye sir.
Thank you, sir.
Purnima
Thank
today.
you.
Bye
Thank you
sir.
all.
Shubhrathi sir.
Happy